welcome fellow Minecrafters. I'm here today to show you a quick tutorial. We're going to get right to it. Basically this is going to be two little circuits involving home security. You probably heard a little noise right there. I'm going to go back out so you can hear it again. Just like a door chime, right? Well, anytime you go in or leave out the house, you're going to hear this little door chime. Well, on top of that, it doesn't just do that. Let's say you're off in the garden and you know there's people around and you want to know if people are going to be in your stuff. Well, now you walk in the door and it just continues to go off over and over and over and over and over. Okay, so keep that in mind. So that's a lever to turn it on up here. That's the only thing that really turns it on and off, and there's a pressure plate right here. And when we go into the second part, I'll show you underneath where everything's at and where and how everything works. So on top of that, okay, this is just your normal regular enchanting room. Everybody's got to have one, you know what I mean? There's some chests, you know, some good stuff. Okay, nothing really going on here. You notice some redstone on the wall. Most people would just think nothing of this, you know, just redstone, you know. It's got some decoration. Somebody's rich, they got a silk touch pickaxe, whatever. Well, this is not the case in this scenario. If you actually punch this, boom, magic door opens. Inside your door, you have all your cool stuff. A chest. There's nothing in it in this scenario, but let's say you just have your diamonds, your gold, your good stuff in there. And I can actually go ahead and go in and show you this because I opened it up. Usually when I build this would all be obsidian, and you wouldn't be able to walk out of it, obviously. But right here, this is a general bud switch. The only thing that I can't really show you, but I'm going to show you, is right in there. Go ahead and take that. So right here, if you were to break this block right here, there's a torch under that. And where that is right directly behind where our redstone ore is. So if you look right there, there's your redstone ore. So if that were still there, and that were powered, that door would be open. So basically what that does is this basically secures this door over here. And you'll notice I have a flip-flop here. Sometimes you might have to remove this due to the way that you set it up. But basically it'll come down in here. And that torch right there, which is powered by that redstone, will flop these. And that's where your door comes from. So it's pretty simple. We're back open now. And as I said, right now, sometimes if you mess with it, it's actually wrong because the redstone's off. So what you're going to do is break this. And then you'd actually fill those two with redstone. I don't have any redstone on me right now, so we're just going to go ahead and press this emergency button, which as you can see feeds right into the circuit right there. It'll just power it directly. And you walk out. Now that kind of hurts. I wasn't quick enough. Sometimes I usually add a repeater just so that doesn't happen for that perfect instance. But let's go take a look downstairs underneath here, and I'll show you how this thing works. Okay, so right there would be your switch. Your switch goes over to right here. And it goes down and powers this piston right here. Let me go ahead and break the floor so we can get down here. That piston will go to here, and that repeater right there, once that block is out, will power this one. And what happens is, this is the wire right here for your door. It'll power down through here, and with a pulse limiter of 2 ticks, it'll limit this off so it doesn't lag or anything. And even on top of that, if somebody steps on it twice, it'll go off twice as fast so it doesn't like bog up the circuit. It does still happen occasionally, but usually it doesn't. Basically, it'll limit that to a single pulse, and as long as this is on, it'll keep repeating. But if not, this signal goes right through here, down through here, and it'll go through these 5 nodes, which are different things. I'm about to change them because, well, no, we're incorrect. Yeah. Because this is an amazing pickaxe. But anyway, you get the idea. And if you wanted to change your tune, obviously, you just put them in. I'm a musical genius, you know. So, but pretty much what that does is, anybody comes to your house and walks in, they're going to know that you're going to know they're there because you have a system to set it off, obviously. So once that happens, they'll be kind of not tempted to try and steal anything or snoop around. And even if they did snoop around, who's going to look at this redstone ore out of suspicion and punch it? You know what I mean? Who's going to do that? Nobody's going to do that. And yeah, that didn't work, by the way, because we didn't put those 2 pieces of redstone back there. It usually works every time. But alright guys, if you like this video, please comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll be back with more soon.